Hi everyone, we're going to do a full body workout today. You'll need some sort of weighted objects such as a water bottle, a jug, or some dumbbells. Okay, whatever you got, all right? As we go through, do what you can, hit pause if you need to, and you got this, just stick with it. All right, we're going to start with a warm-up. Arm circles. Remember to breathe throughout this exercise. There we go. We want to get nice and warm, get our muscles ready, reach. So as we go through, we have 5 exercises we're going to repeat. And as we go through, if you need to pause, you're welcome to pause. You might need to get a drink. We'll have breaks, but we're going to try to keep moving as much as we can, all right? There we go, and reach for those toes. Good work, good work. So we're getting full body today. Should feel good after today's workout. Bring up the knees. Feel free to get some music. There we go, kick back. All right. There we go. All right, let's get into the hips. Lift up the knee and around. We have 3 rounds today. So again, maybe you just do 1, and that's okay. Maybe you repeat. That's good too. All right, hip circles. So we want to be nice and warm. Reverse. There we go. Fantastic. Get those shoulders. Figure 8. Now, if this is too big for your shoulder, you can keep it right here. That's okay. There we go. Good. Switch sides. Nice. Good work, good work. Front to back. Yes. Whew. Getting nice and warm. All right, up on those toes, back on the heels. There we go. Nice. Step wide, side to side. Heart rate should be getting up there. There we go, there we go. All right, this one, we're going to go just past that hip width, fingers behind the ears. Twist, twist, and hinge forward. As we hinge, you want to push your butt back behind. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm talking about. So we twist, twist, push your butt back. Your knees can bend just a little bit. And push back. One more. There we go. Trying to keep a flat back. All right, nice job. Let's get the wrists nice and warm. Awesome job. I realize you can kind of see I've got a weighted vest on today. Trying that out. See how that goes. Just going for that extra burn. You don't have to do that. It's just something I wanted to do for today. All right, I'm going to start my timer. Before we get started, our first move is a squat, heel tap. Squat takes a little bit of coordination, okay? We're going to go for 1 minute, all right? Get my timer. All right, here we go. Tap behind. Sink into those heels. And breathe. Doesn't have to be super fast. Try to keep your knees, whoops. Try to keep your knees from caving in or pushing out. There we go. All right, that's halfway. You'll hear beeps. Those are our halfway or our 3, 2, 1. All right, so keep it going, keep it going. Sink in. If you can't go very low, that's okay. We can be here and kick back. Maybe we're here. That's okay. Just work on the muscles and try to get better each time. There we go. All right, we have 30 seconds. Our next one, you'll want your weighted objects. So dumbbells or water bottles are a good weighted object. Get that heart rate back a little bit. Big breath. We're going to curl, press, tricep extension. So 3 moves in 1. All right, here we go. Curl, press, tricep extension. Back down to the front. Good. Press up overhead, drop behind. Really squeeze your tummy and try not to lean back as you drop those dumbbells or your weights behind. So make sure we're nice and tall, locked in. Drop down, back down. Yes. All right, we're halfway. Ooh, I got my hair. That's all right. Drop down, back up. There we go. You got this. Three, 2, 1. Come on, give me this last one. Finish. Woo! There we go. Nice job. Just because you hear those 3 beeps, keep going until it's done. All right. Side lunge to balance. So make sure you get a little bit of space. After halfway, we're going to switch sides. So we'll do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. All right, get ready. Here we go. Side lunge. Come back up. Place your foot down and balance. Go again. Here we go. If you can have it flow, have it flow. If you need to tap, that's okay. Here's a good modification. Bringing it right in. Step by step. That's okay. You got this. All right, get ready to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yes. Push those hips behind. There we go. Come on, come on. 10 seconds. You got this. Whew. Nice. All right, our next one gets a little confusing sometimes. So let's do it. I'll demonstrate before we get into it. So we're going to Romanian deadlift. Head looking forward. I'm just kind of looking here. So come down, come up, about halfway, tuck in that core, row, back down. Here we go. Romanian deadlift. Come up, turn, row, back down, up, there we go, there we go. Woo! Make sure you're really squeezing that core. Protect the low back. Down. just like our hinges in our warm-up. Woo. Oh, this weighted vest is making this one really challenging. Woo. I'm going to have to make sure I got my core locked in on that one. Because with this vest, oh my goodness, it's giving me that extra weight. Not used to that. All right. Woo. All right, shoulders back and down. We don't want to bring them up to our ears. Keep them low. Our last move of the round, halos. All right, here we go. You're going up and around, behind your head. We want to keep those hips nice and still. We don't want to be swinging around, okay? Bring it around and back around the other way. There we go. You got it. Breathe. This is meant to be tough. So if you're struggling a little bit, that's okay. Halfway. It's also meant to be doable. So if you need to pause, pause. There we go. There we go. We're getting close to our break. Come on. Lock in the core. Three, two, one. Yes. Nice job. All right. Whew. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're back to our squat and heel tap up next. Although, all right, I must have miscounted. We have a break, a minute break. So go ahead and grab some water. And we've got about 48 seconds. And then we're going to be back again to the squat and heel tap. All right. Just this a little bit. All right, 30 seconds. I'll have to check the timer. I wonder if we did 1 minute or 30 seconds instead of a minute. Who knows? That's okay. We're here. We're doing it. All right, get ready. If you need to pause, pause. But otherwise, let's push through, okay? You got this. Round 2. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squat down. Kick it back. Here we go. Bring it up. Come on. We want to try to push into those heels as much as possible. We don't want to be up on our toes. That helps protect our knees and ankles and our hips. All those joints that give us so much grief, especially as we age. There's halfway. Wow. A minute is long, but it's nothing you can't handle. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Breathe. We got 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Nice job. Curl, press, tricep extension. Try not to get it caught in your hair. If you get hair, that'll be in the way. For my people with shorter hair, this is a good one. Don't have to worry about that. Big breath. All right, get ready. Here we go. Curl, press, drop it back. Make sure you move with control. It's not a race. Squeeze that tummy. Try not to let the elbows flare out like this. We want to keep them facing forward. Got my hair again. There we go, halfway. This is similar to a HIIT workout in the fact that it's intervals of 1 minute to 30 seconds. So it's in half, 1 to 2, or 2 to 1, however you want to set it. Last one, here we go. And it is intense, but with adding the weights and a few like slower movements, I would just call this an interval workout. What do we have? We have side lunge to balance. So again, we're going to start. I'm going to start on this side this time and switch after halfway. Full body workout. Here we go. Side lunge to balance. Let's get it. And bring it up. Again, you can step, bring it back, and come up. That's okay. You can use a chair in front of you to help balance. Maybe a countertop if that works for you. Something sturdy. Nothing that can roll away or collapse under you. All right, here comes side 2. Keep moving, keep moving. You got it. This just goes to show you don't need a ton of space. We just switch parts of the room, and that's okay. Yes. 10 seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Nice job. Rest. All right. To kind of protect my back a little bit, I'm just going to lose this for a moment. Don't worry, it's coming back on. For Romanian deadlifts. All right. I will demonstrate once again. Come down. Come about halfway up. Squeeze that core. Row. Okay? Much better without the vest. Here we go. Down. Up. Row. Come down. And maybe you don't have as much of a range. Maybe we're just coming to here. That's okay too. Let's see. The goal behind this one is to get those hamstrings. Here's halfway. You only want a slight bend in the knees. Whew. Holding that half hinge. Ooh, that's a core burner in itself. Here we go, here we go. Yes. Ooh, come on up. Nice job. All right, last move. Should I get this guy back on? For halos. Whoops, that's backwards. All right. Halos going over the head. Control, hips forward. Here we go. Switch sides, lock in that core. Back. Ooh. Yeah, those RDLs and row, man, that'll really get your core because you've got to keep control without hunching over. Wow. All right, here's halfway. Last 30 seconds of the round. You got this. Here we go. 10 seconds. Come on. Yes. Nice work. Good job, everyone. That's the end of round 2. All right. We have a 1-minute break. Get some water. Hit pause if you need to. Breathe. We have just 1 round left. You're almost done. It's really good, especially when we kind of have these higher intensity workouts, to not chug water. Just kind of get a couple sips and get as many sips as you need. But then, yeah, we just don't want it sloshing around. So just wet the whistle and get fresh. All right. Final round in about 15 seconds. You got this. Let's finish strong, okay? Lock in the core. Squeeze it tight. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take it back. I'm going to try to go as low as I can this round. Woo-wee. Those hips, I'm telling you. That's what we're here for, though. Get strong. All right, here we go. Here's halfway. If you need to slow down, you can slow down. Just don't quit. You got this. Come on, 10 more seconds. Yes. Nice job. Nice job. All right. Curl, press, tricep. I don't know about you, but I get real yawny. I get full of yawns, especially when doing any sort of aerobic or cardiovascular. And based on my studies, it's basically our brain trying to cool us off, trying to tell you you need oxygen. So yawning is just your body's natural response to what's going on. Maybe you're tired too. That's okay. All right, that was our halfway. Yes. Come on, strong arms. Here we go, here we go. Come on, 1 or 2 more. Yeah, let's do one more. Come on. Oh no, I'm doing it. It's our last round. Yes. All right, we went a little over. If you stuck with me, good job. If you didn't, that's okay. All right. Side lunge to balance. Starting on my beginning side again. Whew. Hopefully, heart rate's at a good spot. All right, let's get ready. Push those hips back. Here we go. And balance. Really lock in the core. Protect. If you find yourself wobbly, give your tummy a squeeze. And when I say lock in your core, I know we're at the end of our workout, but locking in your core, switch sides, switch sides. Locking in your core means you want to make sure you're squeezing all through your tummy and pelvic region and your low back. Giving a squeeze kind of like if you are coughing really hard, or if you're holding in, having to go to the bathroom, or if you're about to get punched and you're bracing. Those are all really good visuals for engaging your core. All right, off comes the vest. Maybe I should have switched the order. That's all right, that's all right. All right, Romanian deadlifts. So if you're feeling this in your low back and it feels painful, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your tummy. All right, here we go. I'll go this way this time. Come down, up, and row. Back down. Now, it helps to look in the mirror or at a camera to see your form, but you don't want to keep your neck there. You don't want to keep your neck turning because you want to protect that spine. So it's okay, give yourself a little look and then come back. You can also record yourself, and I'd be glad to check your form. Here we go, 5 seconds, come on. Woo, shoulders back, shoulders back. Oh, with the way we live our lives, most of us have poor posture. Not everybody, but a good majority, right? And it's something I'm working on personally and with all of my clients. A lot of us have rounded shoulders. So we want to try to shoot them back, keep the shoulders from shrugging. Ooh, here we go, last one. Get carried away. But it's the stuff I love to talk about. So this is our last move, y'all. Then we're gonna cool down. How awesome is that? Now, if you're in my app or on YouTube, there are other cool down stretches videos you're always welcome to use, but I will include a cool down in today's video because letting our muscles come down after a workout helps with recovery and soreness. So we want to make sure we take care of our muscles so we can come back tomorrow. All right, here we go. Woo! Yes. Nice job. You made it. All right, get some water. We've got about 20 seconds. Get some water, and then we'll get into our cool down, okay? Get some big breaths. Yes. All right, let's start our cool down. I'm actually going to take off the vest. I should have did that while we were counting down. All right, that's all right. Let it dry out there. All right, let's start with a big breath. One more, big one. Excellent. Reach your arms across. Breathe. You worked hard today. Good job. Switch sides. Keep those big breaths coming in. Get the heart rate down. Reach back, pat yourself on the back. Other side. Crushed it today. Nice job. Way to show up for yourself. Bring it down. Roll the shoulders back. Yes. Bring it forward. Here come the yawns. Excuse me. All right, thumbs up. Press back. Keep those shoulders low. We don't want them going up to our ears. Bring it forward, thumbs down, ankle back. There we go. Good, bring it forward. Big breath up. Over to the side. Maybe roll the wrists while we're here. Switch sides. Yes. Go the other direction with those wrists. Nice side body stretch. Come on up. Excellent. Take one big step to the side. Side lunge. But this time we're going to hold it. Get the stretch. Fantastic. Switch sides. Woo. Quads are feeling it. Hips are feeling it. Arms are shaky. How about you? Feeling good? Hope so. You worked hard. All right. Sink back. Reach for your toes. Now we're just getting to the 30-minute mark. That's awesome. You just got a killer workout in about 30 minutes. That's just part of your day. Not a very big part of it. Yet it was a really good full body workout. So good job. Oh no, we did that. in one of our Zumba songs, we go side, middle, middle, side. That's where I just was. Nice job. Now for this next one, you might grab a chair, a wall. We're going to stretch the quads. Maybe practice your balance. Ooh. If you can't quite reach like this, you can do it from a chair and just kind of pull, or you can set your toes on the top of a chair, like on the seat, and then sink down into it. You can lay on the floor and use a strap. Lots of ways to stretch the quads. There we go. All right, good work, good work. All right, let's do the neck. Oops. Look down, tucking the chin. Bring the ear over to one side. Look down. And the other side. Gentle, don't pull. Hopefully your heart rate's coming down. Back to center. And let's finish with a nice big breath. Yes, nice work. Very good job today. Make sure you take a little selfie, post-workout selfie, send it my way on Facebook, Instagram, email, whatever you have, the app. I'd love to see it and hear what you thought about today's workout. Nice job.